Hey, what's good, chat? All right, block that right there. That one looks pretty cool with that orange glow. All right, chat. Let's try and get it in here. That on multi-stream. Know if I came in here with the right character. I think I normally been doing this fight with Wingrave. Yep, I think I've been doing it with Wingrave. That boy chomping at the bit. Watch it be the last one. What I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? Boy, that ain't about so. Okay, I had never had two pieces of loot drop at one time. That's different. Okay, so that fight is not hard, it's just a little lengthy. Grand Deceiver Maris. You know what? I need to check too. I downloaded. Hang on. Downloading the game on my PS5. I know I downloaded that, man. On friend. Demo. There we go. All right. So while that's downloading, that's why I'm doing all this farming chat, because I'm telling you, they don't nerf these weapons, I'm gonna be rocking this for a minute. Chomp on that.
I've been waiting for this.
Eee. Okay, hold up, chat. They had to change something. Because I'm getting double. This ain't never happened before. Getting double resources, chat. Like, for real, for real. Hmm. We go sphere difficulty 4 and just see what happens. I'm curious now. Yeah, so the demo for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink has been out for 2 days now, and I have been living up under a rock because I didn't even know. I just so happened to remember today it came across my mind that a demo was supposed to be releasing early this month, and I remember somebody saying the 11th after the fact. So yeah. Definitely trying to get it in on that. There you go. Chat, I'm about to be gaming all weekend. Cause I'm off Monday. All right, go ahead and open that one. There you go. And I'm pretty sure it's a trick to telling which one he's in, but I don't know it. Vestige of Ben's Venom. Let's go. Need 3 more of those. And we Gucci. All right, while we're waiting on that, all right. Activate a chalice. can tell how much differently it scales too when you've got other players and when you're just soloing. See what I mean? Graveyard dead. Sinja's glory. I need 3 more vestiges of Ven's venom. Because I at least want to max her out before I move on to playing the demo of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Seeing I need 4 of those Vestige of Wingrave's Courage to put him at 2 stars. So we're supposed to get some bad weather this week, chat. Monday is supposed to start kind of snowing and giving us a winter mix. So even though I'm off Monday, it could be a possibility that I'm off Tuesday as well. I hope that's the case because I love, 3 off days. Because I'm off tomorrow. long shot essence. Eh. All right, let me cut this AC on. All right, so looks like we've got Greed and Gloom imbuements. Yo, what's up, son? How you doing, bro? Hey, congratulations on that latest marker for your sub goal too, bro. Just finished the second episode, yes sir. Man, go crazy with it, bro. Oh man, hey, trust me, man. Hey, you got this, bro. You got this. I'm telling you. Keep grinding, man, cause it's out there, bro, and you gonna get it.
I've been waiting for this.
Umbros essence. Okay. I must admit though, I'm digging this thing where I'm getting the two resources, two of these rare resources. I can dig it. Hey, digital man, what's good, brother? Sitting up there on my phone, man, trying to respond to tweets. Man, appreciate it, bro. Just definitely trying to unite the community. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Man, the feeling is mutual, man. I'm telling you. Doing well. Saw it coming on my tweets. Vancouver, first ever live sports game. Played a tourist card pretty well. It's -12. Ooh, wee. Yeah, see, it's cold where I'm at, but not like that. That's on a whole nother level, bro. Going to see lacrosse. No idea what that is. Man, chat, I hit the wrong button. Gosh, dog. I shouldn't have lost that fight. You gonna eat a pretzel? Awesome. Man, pretzels are good, bro. There's these giant pastries in the north called Kringles. Uh, First time I had one was in Racine, Wisconsin, at a place called O&H Pringles or Kringles. Nah, you good, bro. I promise it ain't you, man. Operator error. So a Kringle, man, it's almost like a giant cinnamon roll as far as the texture of it, but inside is any type of filling that you want, and it's huge too, man. It's the size of a pizza. Now you're getting hungry? Yes, sir.
I've been waiting for this.
completed. Still didn't get one, but that's cool. Let's see. With all the Suicide Squad news, you must be excited, especially for the next podcast. Yes, sir. That is tomorrow, brother. Man, Digital, you ought to hop on the podcast with us, bro. I don't know if podcasts are your thing, man, or you up for it, but would definitely be honored to have you on, brother. All right, man. Have a good one, bro. we go. Let's drop being stubborn. Be right back, chat. styrofoam cup. Man, Chad, I got a new monitor coming, which is going to be 4K, 240 hertz OLED. Best of the best. Somebody else up in this count. Okay, I think I figured it out. So the one that the stars disappear from, I think that's the one that he's hiding in. Hmm. Oh, that ain't it. There we go. Vestige of Ben's Venom. Two more, baby. Two more. Hey, Rage, what's good, bro? What you got up, man? So I maxed out her daggers. I got 3 stars in the Knight's Edge, and I'm working on the last 2 resources to max out her character with 3 stars to be level 33. I've been doing some grinding, bro. I done maxed out uh, quite a few things. So like I said, I was gonna grind this thing out hard until Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League drop. You need any of these fights? Because I'm still farming this fight, Grand Deceiver Maris. I need 2 more items. So if you want to jump in on these, man, let me know, bro. It is about to get cold down here, bruh. Yep, 2 more. I need some memory fragments. You need 3 more drops from the Beastmaster. Cool, cool. Like I said, I'm gonna farm this, bruh, until I get those 2 drops, and I'm down to do some Beastmaster runs. Hey, G Davis, what up, bro? Hey, I don't know if you know, Rage, but the demo dropped today, or not today. It dropped on the 11th. Actually, I just discovered it today, of a Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which the game come out on the 28th. But and I already know I'm gonna be on Suicide Squad, but I am curious about the game, so I'm definitely gonna play the demo. I'm glad that they're starting to do a lot more demos now. Because at one while, you know, games just weren't releasing demos. They would do a beta, but they wouldn't release demos. Just chilling. Thinking about life and things. Yes, sir. You know what, man? We have a tendency to do that a lot more. Um, or at least I know I do. As I age. Because I promise you, man, there's stuff on my mind now at 41 that I wasn't even thinking about in my 20s. I got the next few days up. Matter of fact, Ken called me today too, man. I'm about to have to try to hit him back and see what's up. I was at work at the time.
I've been waiting for this.
Hey, trust me, I feel you, bro. Believe me. I feel you. Vestige of Sinja's glory. Okay, well, that ain't the drop I wanted, but I'll take it. Yeah, we had talked Monday, I think. What's today? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. We had talked Monday, man, and so he probably was calling me back on something I kind of threw out there, man. You know, we had kind of got into a good topic of discussion, man. But yeah, I was at work when he called. We got off at like 6. Um, came home, showered, and then hopped on the game. But I got the next couple days off. You know, of course, I got tomorrow. I got Monday off, and then you know, if the weather do what they say it's gonna do, then more than likely we'll have Tuesday off as well. Man, bro, she loving it, man. You know what? It really was a blessing how it just fell in my lap, cause the whole story behind it um, is that the lady who came to the dealership to trade it in, the salesman who was working the deal came in my office and was like, "Hey, Clyde, I'm about to trade for a car that I think you'd be interested in." And I was like, "Man, you know, I don't need no car, you know, because I can drive company demos, so I ain't had a car payment in like probably 3 years, ever since I sold my Audi." Um, and I got you too, G Davis. I'm gonna hit that point next. So I'm like, man, I don't need no car. And he was like, well, man, maybe it's something you want to get for your wife. You know, who knows? So same thing with that. You know, my wife is driving or was driving a 2012 Suburban. You know, paid for a lot of miles on it, but it's been a good truck. You know, it's probably got close to 200,000 miles now, but we ain't never had no major issues. Because again, I work at a dealership, so anything that I need done, my mechanics, you know, can get it done for me. And so I used to work at the Chevy store before I um, started kind of transitioning and moving up in the company. So I got a lot of GM mechanics that are friends of mine, so I can get stuff done on the low, little or nothing, and sometimes free. People just throw me a favor. So the salesman came over there and was like, "Man, we finna, you know, this woman want to trade a car in. We about to appraise it. Woo, woo, woo. You know, she want to get her another Honda because she's owned a Honda before, and the whole reason she's wanting to trade the car is because it's not big enough for her dog to ride in." And I was like, "Man, you got to be kidding!" But when you understand how much people love their animals, it makes sense. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, well, what is it? And he was like, man, it's 2018 uh, Porsche Macan with 9,000 miles on it, or 9,500 miles. And I was like, a 2018 with 9,500 miles. I was like, man, it ain't no way. I said, ain't no way that she's in here to trade that car in um, because of a dog. Brother, listen here. When that woman came in the dealership and came and sat in my office, woman had tears in her eyes. And she said, I don't want to sell it, but I'm not going to own a vehicle that my dog can't ride in. Fair enough. I get it. So I'm like, okay, well, are you sure you want to do this? Because I'm looking at the car, y'all. It's spotless. I done pulled Carfax. I'm like, okay, maybe the car is wrecked or something is wrong with it. Bro, nothing. Checked the Carfax. Everything checked out. So now at that point, it was all about how much money I would have to give her for her trade. Um, yeah, Clifford the big red dog. Well, however big the dog was, bro, um, she was like the car ain't big enough, for the dog. So I'm like, all right, cool. So anyway, so I offered her a price that was several thousand back of book. Because you got book value of the car, KBB, which is Kelly Blue Book, of what they say a vehicle is worth in a certain condition, in mileage. Y'all know how the story goes. So anyway, I gave her an offer for the car, and she was like, "Nah, that ain't enough, because they teach us to hold on the trade. Don't ever offer somebody the max going right into it, because you just never know where some people are and what they want to do." So I shot at her again. I said, okay, if that ain't enough, how about this? Well, I threw like another rack in there. She thought about it for a second. She was like, well, you know what? She says, with what you giving me for my trade, what would I still owe on this bigger vehicle that I want to buy? Brand new 2024. I said, well, I tell you what, the difference is going to be $10,000. She's like, all right, so if I give you my car and a check for $10,000 a day, boom, I own this car free and clear because I don't want to finance. I was like, yeah. She said, do it. So keep in mind now, at this point, because what I did was we knocked the money off of the new car so that it balanced out. Even though we wasn't giving her the max for her trade, she also wasn't paying the max for our car that she was buying from us. So once the deal was done, I got in the car. I took it home that night. And older lady, G Davis, about 75 years old, man. Um, and I'm sitting up here thinking while I'm driving this car home, I'm like, man, I'm gonna see if my wife want it because, again, I personally don't need a car. So took it home that night, and this was Tuesday night, right? Took it home Tuesday night. Um, Wife came home, saw it, fell in love with it, and she was like, "Well, is this your new demo? Because again, I can drive any car that the dealership owns. So a lot of times, I'll get those high end cars, Mercedes, Audi, um, yeah. And which I'm gonna get to it. Give me just a second, G Davis. I'm gonna get to it. So anyway, I'm like, you know, you like the car, this, that, and other. She was like, oh yeah, I love it. She was like, is that gonna be your new company demo? And I was like, nah, I said, if you like it, you know, with the amount of money that I put in it, this thing is going to be super, super cheap. Um, and if you like it, you know, I'll get it for you. Because keep in mind, you know, my wife done had her car for years. Like I said, it's a 2012, so she deserved a new one. And she was like, "Well, yeah, you know, I like it. This, that, and the other. You know, if you're gonna get it." So the next day, I talked to the owner of the company, and I said, "Hey, boss, I traded for this car yesterday. Um, this is what I put in it. This is what the car is worth. So keep in mind, the car has $12,000 worth of equity. All right, meaning that I bought the car from her $12,000 under what the car can be retailed for. So it's already a smart business decision as far as equity is concerned. So I was talking to the new car sales manager, and he was like, "Bro," he was like, "Man, if Mr. Orr will sell you this car for XYZ, you can literally keep it 2 to 3 years and still turn around and sell it for more money than what you bought it for." And when he said it like that, then I start looking at it from the standpoint of an investment. Because the 2018 with 9,500 miles, you just ain't gonna see that. I mean, she didn't drive it nowhere but to the mailbox. Now, her husband paid cash for the car. Just to kind of answer your question, G. Davis, she was married, so her husband had paid cash for the car. I mean, they bred it up, got a lot of money, really wealthy. So anyway, I went and talked to the owner of the company, and he was like, "Well, man, look, you know, since you did such a good job with bidding it for the trade," he was like, "I'll let you get it for, you know, XYZ price." And I went back and looked, and I was like, okay, that's still $7,000 cheaper than what the book is on it. So I was like, okay, at this point, it's a no-brainer. So, of course, I went to my bank. Once I get to the bank, the loan officer who is processing all the paperwork, he looks at the buyer's order, and the first thing that he says is, he's like, "Man, you got the car outside now? There's no way that this is a 2018 in this condition with this type of miles." He said, "I just want to see it for myself." I was like, "All right, cool. Come on outside." He went outside. He looked at it. He said, "Man, look." He was like, "Bro, at that price," he said, "it ain't a bank in the world that wouldn't write you a loan in a hot minute on that, because you already so far back a book. You're going into it with positive equity." And that's also a trick too, that I wanted to teach y'all just about buying cars. The reason that lien holders or finance companies ask for a down payment is because most of the time you're buying a car above book value, and them getting a down payment from you is a way to kind of get some of the money back that they're loaning you over the value of the car. So, you know, the majority of people don't know how to buy cars. They always end up paying too much. So whenever you are asked for a down payment, it's because they're trying to subsidize the negative equity of what you're buying the car for. But when you're going into a car back of book and you've got positive equity, you don't have to put any money down. So yeah, anyway, my bank was like, "Man, we'll do it in a heartbeat, bro. Let us prepare the paperwork, and we'll get you signed out, man, and you can go ahead and take it home." So here we are. But needless to say, man, it's a V6 twin turbo. I think like 346 horsepower. It'll run. It will run. And I'm telling you, yesterday, my wife left the house so fast on her way to work, I heard the engine all the way down the street. I mean, she had it geared up, boy. But yeah, with purchases like that, what I tell people is two things in the world to always have at the ready, because you never know when you might see a deal. Number one, keep good credit. Make wise decisions. Have your credit at the ready. And number two, have some cash on hand if you need it. That's two things in life just in general, because you don't never know what'll come along. I mean, you may see somebody on the side of the street with a PlayStation 5 for $200. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. Or whatever it is, you know, it's just the principle. Always be prepared and at the ready so that if you need to get something, you're in a position to get it. And so, you know, I've always tried to live my life like that as of late, to where I don't go out and just buy stuff just because I can. Um, but if a deal makes sense, I want to be in a position in life to where I can take advantage of that deal. Just like this week. I got another one too, Rage. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I did get a drop for Ben's Venom, so I only need one more now. Hopefully I can go on and knock that out. I'm telling you, I've been doing some forum in chat. Hey, Barry Allen, what's good, man? How you doing, bro? I just saw your message. Yeah, G Davis, man, that's the story, bro. I mean, like I said, it just fell in my lap. Wasn't looking for it. Um, you know, wasn't even studying it, but it fell in my lap. Matter of fact, your brother got me right today. Okay, so with Ken, man, basically he was just kind of telling me how his uh love life is going right now. You know, it's two different options he has as far as individuals that, you know, are interested in him and individuals that he's interested in. Basically was just trying to get my opinion on which one did I see being the best fit. You know, kind of based on his interactions with him and stuff like that, because he don't really do the social media thing. So, you know, he old school. So generally when he hit me up, you know, he's calling or whatever. Yeah, man. So, you know, I was just telling him what I thought, you know, because I mean it's an obvious choice, in my opinion, because what I was telling him is choose the one that's got your best interest at heart. For instance, I'll give you the scenario. So the one chick or whatever that he talking to is basically always asking for something, always need him to do something, you know. I always want him to go a certain place and go on a certain date at this certain restaurant and blah 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 blah. But then this other one, calls him simply to ask if he made it to the house after work. You know, because me and you know his whole visual struggle. So whenever he drives at nighttime, she calls to check on him to make sure that he's made it to the house. you know, because she knows about that visual struggle that he has too. And so what I was telling him, man, is it's not so much about the fact that this particular woman ain't always asking for something. It's about the fact that she's concerned genuinely with how you're doing. She has your best interest at heart, you know. Um, and when you find that, that's a really rare trait in this generation. Hey, Barry Allen, yes sir, facts, man. Same here. As a matter of fact, we got a Tekken guru on the chat right now. So G Davis, 2BN, he is a Tekken person to the heart. And also, too, the Grand Blue Fantasy Relink demo just dropped on PlayStation. Man, you know what, G Davis? To me, it's the obvious choice, but I'm gonna tell you what it is, and it's what it is for most men, or a lot of men. Um, Lips, hips, and fingertips. You know, we can get caught up in who's the prettiest, who's the most appealing. But listen, bruh, at the end of the day, the older you get, and that's why he should know better than anybody. Um, it be Q's the bracer. What is that? I'll have to check that out. Cause that's only gonna carry you so far, man. So I'm like, man, look, sometimes you got to forget about all that, you know, physical stuff and start looking at, you know, what do I need that's going to help me build? What do I need that's going to help? Or if you've already built, and which he has, um, what do I need that's going to help me sustain and keep what I got? As opposed to do this, do that, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Yep, it won't. It really won't. And that's why I tell people, man, I am so glad, and I've said it 1,000 times. I am so glad that, cause shoot, me and my wife now been together for 24 years. Um, Married for 21 this year to be 22 years married, but been together for 24 years. And the best thing in the world that we could have done is met each other when we was broke. I'm telling y'all, that is the absolute best thing that could have happened because we knew that both of us were here for each other. Like it was really built off of love. It wasn't about what each other had because we didn't have nothing, you know, 24 years ago. Ready for your boy Horrong? Yes, sir. Hey, them kicks, man. Horrong be kicking, bro. June looks good as well. Why did my little daggers not launch? Man, bro, am I looking forward to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? Bro, that's probably an understatement. I was already hype about the game, but when they released the information this week that the Joker is gonna be DLC, come on, man, sign me up. The Clown Prince. So I've already pre-ordered my copy on the Steam version. Boom, there it is. Got it. All right, now let me see what I need to farm. I think I just need like some gold. Man, y'all need to exchange gamer tags, bro. I'm telling you, G Davis, Barry Allen, y'all need to exchange gamer tags because I promise you, man, if you like Tekken anywhere remotely, like G Davis like it, Barry Allen, then you're definitely a Tekken fan. Okay, so I'm gonna need some glimmering Viridian Spectra. Archaic Bone, memory fragments, and okay, so glimmering Viridian Spectra. Oh, bro, G Davis, man. Over the last few days, they done announced so much because what they did was Rocksteady Studios did a live Q&A session um, on Discord on Thursday, and bro, they've been holding back on this game, man. That's all I can say. They dropped a bag on everybody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the artwork because what they're doing is the way that they're tying this in is that Brainiac's ship, he collects things. So Brainiac basically is going to be bringing different things from the multiverse into this world of Metropolis. And the way that they're setting it up, man, especially with this being a live service game that continues on, the DLC is about to be insane, man. I'm telling you, they going crazy with it. So yeah, bro, the clown prince is back. Now that's a good question, bro. They hadn't revealed it yet. But boy, mess around and let them say Mark Hamill. I'm finna inbox you this right now, G Davis. Oh, matter of fact, too, while I'm sending this, G Davis, I just saw your message too, bro. So yeah, I'll holler at you about that. Yeah, check that out. What I just sent you. You go main Captain Boomerang? Hey, let me tell you, Captain Boomerang's traversal is off the chain, bruh. I'm gonna be main in Deadshot for my first playthrough. Yeah, man, that's who I'm rocking with, bro. Deadshot gonna be my main, man. Okay, let's go. Bloodworks. Shadow, and let's go Solar. Hey, facts, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I mean, it ain't no secret. Anybody who follows my channel already know how I felt about the game. Was excited for the game, but when they announced the Joker, bro, like, count me in. And that's the thing, chat. Like, it ain't no telling who all we gonna see in this game. They can literally go any direction that they want to with Suicide Squad. That's the thing about leveling a new weapon, chat. Oh no, I crashed. I crashed. But all right, let me get caught up on my chat right quick. This is the perfect time to do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all totally need to play, bro. I'm telling you, man. Y'all totally need to game. Yes, Rage. I got the job boards unlocked. Matter of fact, though, speaking of that, I need to check my dailies. I think I got my weeklies already finished, but I need to check my dailies. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm hitting early access for Suicide Squad, man. Matter of fact, we already got our static group. Me, Kierion. Let's see who else, because we've been talking in the group chat about this. We all took off, so I am off on early release day simply to play this game. So yeah, me, Darius, Baldylocks, and Kierion. Oh yeah, likewise, bro. And that's the thing, man. After I played the alpha test, which for the longest I couldn't say anything about it because they still had the NDA in effect. But now that the NDA is lifted, like I enjoyed my time playing the alpha test. Then I shrank. Yes, you can. That is a feature. You can make the UI as minimalist as you desire. Man, chat time really flies hanging out with y'all. I didn't even realize I almost been streaming 2 hours. Man, likewise, bro. Appreciate it. Codex Hall.
I've been waiting for this.
All right, chat, check it out. That's 2 hours on the stream. Got an early day in tomorrow. Don't forget, we have the podcast, State of Suicide Squad podcast, going down tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you definitely don't miss that. You're going to enjoy tomorrow. I promise you, we're going to have a good time. Got a lot to cover as it relates to Suicide Squad this week. So, again, this is Deeper Depths, and I am your host of the Deeper Level. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button if you're watching over on the red side. If you're watching on the purple side, make sure you hit that follow button. And we certainly would appreciate the support here on the channel. All right, everybody. Appreciate you for tuning in to the Deeper Level. G Davis, I'll hit you up, man, about that inbox that you sent me responding to my post and let you know what that's about. Appreciate you, everybody, and I'll catch you again on the next go round. All right, Barry Allen, peace.